What is going on, everyone? Happy Super Bowl Sunday, and welcome to the Year 4 regular season finale, where we are trying to have our first ever 12-0 season in this dynasty. We are going on the road to play against our former conference rival, an American Conference team in the Memphis Tigers. We are the number 7 team in the country, and we are trying to see if we could possibly go undefeated and potentially have a first-round bye in the college football playoff. Looking at Memphis's record, they're not really showing me. They're showing me North Texas, but I'm looking at their schedule. They have losses to Georgia Tech, USF, and they're on a little bit of a 3-game winning streak here. They lost to Arkansas as well, but oh my goodness, what a journey that this dynasty has been. What an absolute amazing season it has been, and we find ourselves as the number 7 team in the country. I know I said in the last video I was going to do this game and the conference championship in the same video, but I'm going to spread them out. This game against Memphis is low-key cinematic, so just be prepared, in tune for that. This is our fight to go 12-0 and see if we could possibly maybe blow out our conference opponent in the conference championship, which we are confirmed to be in the conference championship. It's looking like it's going to be Arizona, but maybe if they lose, we get a certain tiebreaker against Iowa State or Utah. Kansas State is down there with 3 losses. I think they're out of it, so it's going to be one of those 3 teams. And currently in the college football playoff bracket, I'm cool with first-round matchup against Louisiana. I'm cool with that. Arizona, our Big 12 rival, is the number 12 seed right now. Maybe we'll be fighting for a playoff spot with them. I think we'll be guaranteed in either way, but we're currently sitting at the 7 seed. If we could possibly just crack away a 12-0 or a 13-0 Big 12 champion, I think could be a top 4 team. But we got Memphis today. I don't think we've played them. The 3 years we were in the American Conference, I don't think we played them one time. So this is our last non-conference opponent. Memphis' stadium's packed out. They've only got 3 losses on the year. This is a pretty solid team. Let's go. Right away, a sack to open up the game. There's big Jaden Williams, and he's feeling good about that one. A senior in one of his last games in his college career. That's a good way to start this one. 3rd and 14. Immediately put the pressure on Memphis. He drops back, hit as he's thrown, taking a deep shot, and we lost! Oh my goodness, he comes down with it. That is Matthew Fogg with a 60-yard bomb. Just when things were looking grim, Memphis with a big strike. This is not a bad team whatsoever, and they're looking to strike early. We do get them down at the 1-yard line, but it is 2nd and goal here. Single back formation. We're sending pressure. I'm expecting run. They're going to take the snap. Fogg hands it off. We're ready for it. We got him down. That's a loss of 1. They got 2 yards to go here on 3rd and goal. If we could escape a touchdown here on this opening drive, that would be ideal. Obviously, not a detrimental loss if we do choke today and lose to Memphis. I do, and we blow them up in the backfield as I'm rambling. That is Nate not going anywhere. -5 yards to start the day, and they will settle for 3 on this opening drive. That was a statement drive from Memphis right there, saying they're not going to roll over. I don't think they have any playoff hopes per se, but they could finish 9-3 and have a really good year in the American Conference. We're trying to finish 12-0. We are 8-0 in the Big 12, so we are in the conference championship either way. But for pride and for potentially getting a top 4 seed, I really want to win this game. Stadium is packed out. Bryce Baker over the middle on 3rd and 7. It is Alexander Marler who is going to drop that one, and we go 3 and out to open up the day. Memphis back out onto the field here. Their own 24-yard line. Fogg is going to go play action, and no one blocked Rico Wooten in the backfield. That is our 2nd sack of the game, and that brings up a quick 3rd and 15. Can this defense get its swagger back a little bit? 3rd and 15. From the shotgun, we get him down again. It is sack heaven. Pause. Devontae Carlisle contributing there, and we get them off the field. Excellent field position here. Here comes the screen. We got Randy Breton, the speedy RB2, is going to take advantage of open space right there, and that is a big gainer on that one. About 20 seconds left here in the first quarter. In comes Jermecco Green, the RB1, a nice juke move. He's got some space, and that'll be a very solid start to the day. 3 rushes, 23 yards for Jermecco Green. As we end the first quarter down 3, we're at 0 for 1 on drives. This is our second drive, but we are averaging more yards per play, and they've obviously got a lot more time of possession than we do up to this point. We're fine. It is 3rd and goal, though. From the shotgun, Baker, what do you got? Takes the snap. Baker, scanning, looking for anyone to get open. He's not going to find it, throws it away. And Memphis's defense is a little feisty here on the road. We are going to settle for 3. In comes the kicker, Lucas Fisher. It is up, and it is good. Not too much of a sweat on that one, but we are all tied up at 3 here on the road. Memphis comes back out on offense. Our first time playing them in this dynasty. Fogg from the shotgun. That is going to be jumped. You saw the user. You saw it. Kenton Allen going to snatch that one, and he goes down in the end zone. It's a pick 6. What a play from Kenton Allen and the user head coach Stevie Balls. The defense takes over this game, and we're up 10-3 now. Fogg going to respond right away, finding his wide open tight end. That's going to go for a decent gain. How do they respond after throwing a pick 6? Trying to heat him up here, get some pressure, maybe get in Matthew Fogg's head. From the shotgun, almost unblocked, and he throws it to Mike Strange. Mike Strange has got some open field on the interception. Mike Strange goes out of bounds in Memphis territory. And oh, how the tables have turned for Matthew Fogg from a deep shot to back-to-back picks. This will be Bryce Baker back out on the field. An open drag to Shakir Capps goes for a solid gain, and we are moving into Memphis territory now. Looking at potential RB options, Jermecco Green, a little shaken up in this one. Wear and tear getting to him. Baker on the scramble. It's an orange beam, but Shakir Capps is wide open, and he will add to an excellent true freshman year for our slot receiver, and we have turned this game on its head quickly, going up 17-3 after a slow start first quarter. How does Memphis respond? 3rd and 7. Are they shook? Are they in their own heads? Fogg, another deep shot. We're getting burnt again, and he caught it! Who is that? Is that Strange? Who is getting burnt over on the left side of the field? Memphis with 2 deep shots, keeping them in this one. Fogg from the shotgun. He's got an open man, and we are going to tackle him in the end zone. Memphis strikes back right away. This game has been fireworks so far with 2.5 left in the first half. The Memphis fans holding the down M. They're excited, trying to take down a ranked opponent to end their season before their bowl game. 2nd and 3. Baker back out on the field, and that one's intercepted. No! What is going on here at Memphis? I thought we had Capps, but it slips through his hands. Goes to the DB. What a chaotic way to end the season. 30 seconds left in the first half, and we just missed the tackle. The block is there, and Memphis has tied this one up. This is obviously going to be a shorter game if you guys haven't noticed with how quickly this is flying by, but we are 17 up right now. But you know the aggressive nature. Head coach Stevie Balls, 24 seconds left. RIP Kobe Bryant. Green Bean is dozy as Nukama's got a step. Timeout, Mean Green. We'll get a deep shot of our own, trying to take the lead here before halftime. 1st and 10, 17 seconds. Baker from the shotgun, dropping back over the middle. It'll be Capps again. Timeout, having a very productive game. 8 seconds left, 2nd and goal. 1 timeout, trying to get another touchdown here. They're sending pressure. Baker goes down. Baker fumbled the ball. Oh no, and a free 3 points. Baker not able to get rid of that one, and Memphis will take a knee. What a start to this game. Oh my goodness. A feisty Memphis Tiger opponent here at home. We are all tied up 17-0 despite having like 3 sacks in the first half. Definitely allowing more yards, 2 turnovers each. We have a defensive touchdown, which is why we're tied. Oh my goodness. We would open with the ball, 3rd and 3 here. Really good field position. We've been moving the ball, dinking and dunking. Tied up at 17. Stadium pulsing. Baker from the shotgun, looking for an open man. He's going to have a red bar, but Shakir Capps going to climb the ladder to heaven and go get that one to keep the chains going. 1st and 10, speed option. Baker Looking for a pitch to Markel Porter. He might not. Oh, he pitches it at the last second. Markel Porter, the senior, going to break a tackle and take that one for a nice gain. 1st and 10, basically 1st and goal. Porter still in the game. We'll give it to him. Porter's got some nice blocks. Porter going to go down at the inch-yard line right here, and we will let Bryce Baker run this one in and add to his yearly total. The QB blast. He gets tackled in the end zone with just inches to go. The big Cam Newton-esque body of Bryce Baker, and we have reclaimed the lead here. 3rd and 4, trying to get Memphis off the field again from the shotgun. Here is Fogg. He takes the snap. Fogg is under duress again. Sack number 4, and it's Jaden Williams again, getting him off the field. Our defense is playing phenomenal other than giving up the deep shots. Here is Markel Porter. A nice juke move on the screen right there, and he'll pick up a 1st down. Trying to go back up 2 possessions. It feels like we were just up 17-3. Baker gonna scramble out, has a wide open man on the run. It is Daryl Branson, the tight end, who goes down at the 20-yard line. What a play right there. And that will be the end of a wild 3rd quarter. We're up 7. We got the ball. We feel good. You can see us in the top 25 behind Oregon, Clemson, LSU, Texas, Notre Dame, who finally took a loss. They were undefeated in our last video. And Ohio State is your 1 seed, who has 3 championships in this dynasty. 3rd and goal. From the shotgun, stadium pulsing. Baker, they're sending a blitz. They're sending pressure. Baker looking for anyone. Baker going to try and take off. Not able to escape the pressure there. We will send out Lucas Fisher again for another chip shot. 4th and goal. The kick is up, and that is no good. Off the upright. You got to be kidding me. Memphis still only down a touchdown. Oh my goodness. 1st and 10. 7.5 left in this one. From the shotgun, here is Fogg. He takes the snap. Fogg is going to go down again. You're kidding me. Big Jaden Williams. Another sack. What a game. 2nd and 16. This defensive line is having a field day. Oh, don't tell me we get another one. Oh, my goodness. It's Rashad Battles this time getting in on the action, and they will punt from their own end zone. 4th and 22 with 6 minutes left. This defense has showed up to play today. Ja'Caden Ferguson here on the return. He had the walk-off touchdown against Arizona State. He will get tackled with great field position. They would get us to a 3rd and 10, though. My goodness, we're not capitalizing on what our defense is doing. Baker has got an open man, and it'll be Shakir Capps who will keep the drive going. He's having an excellent game. 10 catches in this one. 3rd and inches, stadium pulsing. Markel Porter replacing the injured Jermecco Green. Markel Porter, the power back. Frank Gore in the backfield, 52 yards on 9 rushes, will get us to 1st and goal. From the shotgun, we'll give it to him again. Porter will be tackled down, and there is the cushion I've been waiting on. Touchdown Mean Green, just 3 minutes away from going 12-0. 3rd and 5, Memphis, down 2 scores. They will take the snap. They're going to go down again. Rashad Battles, that's his 3rd sack of the game. 4th and 5. A stop here would end it. From the shotgun, Fogg is going to have a man and have the 1st down just enough, but they are wasting some precious quality time. 2-minute warning. 4th and 1. They need to start taking shots to the end zone, or they're going to be relying on an onside kick. From the shotgun, a quick out, a quick completion. Ray Kohler not able to read that one. They'll keep the drive going, but once again, the clock is moving. Matthew Fogg, what do you got here? 1st and 10. Takes the snap over the middle. Broken tackle. We're there to contain it. That'll be their 1st time out, and they are now officially relying on an onside kick. Takes the snap. Waiting for someone, wide receiver screen. What are we doing? Terrible missed tackle, walk-in touchdown. Memphis is not going to go for 2, thank goodness. They are going to go with the onside, which we would recover. 1:41. We would go run. 3rd and 7. They would contain the run, but here we are. From the shotgun, Baker. Going to hand to Markel Porter. Going to try and waste some clock. Do we have the edge? No, we don't. No timeouts for Memphis. We're going to let this clock run. And I thought about punting it, but stupid head coach Stevie Balls decided he wanted to end it with 4 yards and a 1st down. Do we play aggressive here? from the shotgun. He takes it. Baker's under pressure. He's going to find Markel Porter, who is short. Memphis has life. 47 seconds. Can they force overtime here? No timeouts. Matthew Fogg. Can we get another sack? Matthew Fogg over the middle. That's a quick dink. I will take that. Clock is going to keep moving. That's 150 yards for their leading receiver. 3rd and 4. 37 seconds after the spike. They take the snap. Fogg from the shotgun. Going to have a first down. Going to have a little bit more. I'm glad they're not fighting for field goal range. The clock would stop, though, and they would take a spike. 2nd and 10 with 27 seconds left. From the shotgun. Got to start taking some shots here. Fogg going to have an open screen route, wheel route, whatever you want to call it. That's a chunk play. 315 yards, 3 touchdowns for Matthew Fogg. 22 seconds here. Got to start taking shots to the end zone. From the shotgun, takes the snap, and he goes down one more time. What? That is 8 sacks in this one. 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7. They get the snap off with 7 seconds left. 3rd and 12, and we're just playing prevent. Stop them from scoring a touchdown here. 8 sack performance from this defense. Matthew Fogg, what kind of magic do you have in your pocket? A shot to the end zone. 3, 2, 1. It's out of bounds. 2 seconds. They're going to have one more attempt. They need a touchdown. Matthew Fogg, last home game. From the shotgun. Prevent 3 deep. Takes the snap any day now. These fans are silent. Here comes the deep shot. We're ready for it. It gets bobbled around. You're kidding me! Touchdown, Henry! The ball just fell in his lap. You gotta be joking, Memphis. Oh, I shouldn't have been aggressive. I should have just punted it, but how? How does that Hail Mary miracle get us to overtime? Memphis trying to spoil the perfect 12-0 season. We will go to overtime. Oh my goodness, an absolute stunner here at Memphis. I cannot believe they got that to go their way. They will win the coin toss. Heads never fails, but I guess it was tails never fails. And we're going to be starting with the ball here. Here we go. Overtime. I think this is our 2nd overtime game of the year. I'm not really sure. Bryce Baker. 3rd and 2. We're going to let him run it. QB blast. Blocks are perfect. They're not ready for it. Baker runs over the referee. Baker with a touchdown. That is how you open up this overtime period. Bryce Baker with his 2nd rushing touchdown of the day. And we're back up 7. Does Memphis respond? 1st and 10. They were just in this spot. From the shotgun. Fogg takes the snap. Over the middle. I thought we would have intercepted that. It gets batted down. 2nd and 10 here. Can the defense clutch up one more time after getting us in this position in the first place? From the shotgun. Trying to get some pressure. Pressure has arrived! Jaden Williams one more time! Sack number 9, 3rd and 18. The camera's flipping around. We're going nuts. Matthew Fogg, you gotta get rid of it! That's gonna be Joshua Pierce. 10 sacks for this defense. This is unbelievable. 4th and 26. Do not give up another Hail Mary. There's no shot. Matthew Fogg, what do you got? Gonna take a shot to the end zone, 1-on-1, and it's incomplete. Oh my goodness, thank goodness. What an absolute banger of a game. You guys see why I couldn't do 2 games in one video with this one. This deserved a standalone game, but the boys are hyped up. 12-0 for the first time for North Texas. Bryce Baker, your player of the game. Shakir Cap showed up well. I think Jaden Williams deserves player of the game, but Bryce Baker is responsible for a lot of our touchdowns today. What a game. North Texas would advance to a 12-0 season. We are going to the conference championship, our first year in the Big 12. And I've been saying it all along, man. I mean, this feels like the team of destiny. Yes, conference championship play will be a good warm-up for the playoffs, but the playoffs are a different beast. We're going to be seeing ACC, SEC, Big 10 schools. So while it is great we're dominating the Big 12, this 12-0, I mean, I can already hear it. The media, we're frauds. We're not really a 12-0 team. You know, it's TCU all over again, Max Duggan, whatever you want to say. I am just proud of this squad, man. What a game. That was awesome to witness. I am super excited to see what's to come. And we are playing in the Big 12 Championship. We're up to the number 5 team in the country. We're playing against the number 18 team, Arizona, who we had a really competitive game with this year. Our most competitive conference game other than Arizona State. Looking at Bryce Baker's final stats, 33 touchdowns, 14 picks, 3,500 yards. Not bad whatsoever. Jermecco Green, our leading rusher, only a couple of touchdowns, but Bryce Baker with 12 touchdowns, 216 yards. Markel Porter with 3 touchdowns. Randy Bertone with a touchdown. Johnny Butcher with 2 touchdowns, 110 yards. The future is bright. Love to see it. Receiving, Dozie Eznukama with 9 touchdowns, over 1,000 yards. Jacaden Ferguson, 9 touchdowns. You got 8 touchdowns for Shakir Capps, 4 touchdowns for Daryl Branson, 2 touchdowns out of the backfield for Jermecco Green, none for Randy Bertone, 1 for Tommy Maher, and 1 for Alex Marler. Looking at our defensive stats, your tackle leader is going to be Rico Wooten, Kenton Allen up there as well, Deshaun Combs, Ray Kohler, Mike Strange, Deontay Ibrahim, Gabe Stroud getting some love. Our sack leader belongs to Jaden Williams and Rashad Battles, both with 12. That is insane. Devontae Carlisle with 7, Joshua Pierce with 7, Rico Wooten with 3, Kenton Allen with 3, Nathan Stephen with 2, Avion Carter with 1, Dwayne Wicks with 1, half a sack for Ahmad Stephen, and then 7 picks for Mike Strange. Definitely knew he was going to be the leader. 3 for Ray Kohler, 1 for Rico Wooten, 1 pick 6 for Kenton Allen, Deshaun Combs, Jaden Smith, and Gabe Stroud all get 1. Really good stats, really nice stats for year 4. Here are your conference championships. Tulsa, former American Conference team, against Liberty and Conference USA. In the brand new revision Pac-12, we got Maryland ranked at 12 against Southern Miss. In the Mountain West, it's going to be UNLV against San Diego State. In the MACtion, we got Northern Illinois against Central Michigan in the MACtion. Obviously, us against Arizona, a rematch from the regular season in the Big 12. I think that'll be an excellent game. Arizona, if they win, they might get a playoff spot. They're fighting for their playoff lives. In the Sun Belt, you got Arkansas State and Louisiana. Is that the Sun Belt? Yeah, it's the Sun Belt. And then in the SEC, you got number 2 Texas, who we beat. Their one loss is us, against LSU, the number 11 team in the country. Back in the American Conference, the 2 teams we added to the American Conference, Buffalo and Boise State, going at it. Both teams, Boise won the American Conference year 2. Buffalo we beat last year. They're ranked number 23. You got Notre Dame and Clemson in the ACC Championship, and Ohio State and Oregon in the Big 10 Championship. Conference Championship weekend will be our next video. Oh my goodness. I mean, just what a phenomenal year 4 regular season. 12-0, we're the number 5 team in the country, getting the benefit of the doubt over Miami, USC, Arkansas, Notre Dame, Louisiana. Love to see. I think a win, and a convincing win, could potentially get us in the top 4 and get a conference bye, which would be insane. 8-0 in Big 12 play. Utah finishes 6-2. Arizona finishes 6-2 along with Iowa State. I'm not sure what the tiebreaker is, but Arizona wins it. Kansas State 5-3, Oklahoma State 5-3, Arizona State 5-3, BYU 4-4, TCU 4-4, Houston 3-5, Colorado, Baylor, West Virginia 3-5, and not good years for Cincinnati, Texas Tech, or Kansas. So that is a wrap on the year 4 regular season. We got Arizona in the conference championship for the Big 12 Conference Championship next week. I would love to get the 5 seed, honestly, and then play against Maryland, the 12 seed. But either way, if we don't get a top 4 seed, our second round game is going to be a grueling death match. We know we're going to the playoffs. We're already confirmed in at our 12-0 record. So thank you guys for watching. Enjoy the Super Bowl today. Y'all let me know who you think's going to win. I got the Seahawks 21-17, but the public's all over Seattle. Would not shock me if Mike Vrabel and the Patriots got it done. But I appreciate y'all for watching. Y'all have a blessed day.